So it's SMPL 5.0 QUANTEI TITANS versus AASHAPURA Warriors after a short delay. In fact, a big one, 7 without loss. So let's come back. Vishal Shah, he is one of the premier batters and one who plays a bigger innings. He gets a reprieve. That's again sliding down the leg side. It's very cool and pleasant now, but things would be little interesting now. We are into the power play SMPL season 5.0. QUANTEI Titans, any day a very strong side with fantastic all-rounders and very good big hitters and some very economical and quick bowlers in their side. So a complete side when you consider this leagues. And this is one of the top teams of Division A, QUANTEI Titans. They will give you some fantastic entertaining matches. Abhimanyu was their man of the match last match, but many of them got their half centuries in that match, and he just got it in some 23-24 balls. Oh, good comeback by the bowler. Finally gets the ball right on the line he wanted to. Sunny it is. It is a Friday evening and Sunny bowling under the lights, trying to create an impact. Slightly wavered he was, but last couple of balls he has got the ball in the right areas. The last ball of a very eventful over from Sunny. Kamran, he was so good in the previous match and he continues to hit some good runs. 9 runs on the scorecard. Kamran's fielding was top class. Kamran's batting was top class. He played a fantastic knock, but Abhimanyu's breezy knock of 50 of just 23-24 just outclassed the other one. But Kamran's knock was also a good one. And the score at the end of over number 1 is 9. Kamran was full of all those quality strokes, and Abhimanyu was all about power and strength and goodwill. In fact, strong will, I would say. The very first ball he hit was a boundary. So SMPL, they started with a bang. This is their second encounter. So against AASHAPURA Warriors may not be one of the strongest teams, but they would like to put up a good effort. And it is always known, it's not in life and cricket, not always the strongest team wins. That's what makes it more interesting. In sport and in even real life, it's never like movies. You can never expect what's the climax is going to be. So you may be the best team in the world, you may be the best side in the world, and the other team may be the not so stronger one, but still they can hit you back. What a shot this is. This is monstrous. This is huge. These are 6 powerful runs. Forget about hitting a sixer. Clearing a sixer by 10, 15, 20 meters. It is a shot of statement. It is just to send across this message.
What a shot this is monstrous.
End of the bat.
This is huge.
Thing was the leverage with which the ball was slightly away. So that swing was more. If you have any idea what is fulcrum, what is the point of impact and all that, it sailed over that wideish long off boundary. And a lot of time being wasted today with some slightly unavoidable situations. This is again some problem. So the umpire would be presented with the buffet of balls, just as new, maybe just old as 1.2 overs, and they have to give them a new one now. So a buffet of balls close to 1 over, that is almost a new ball, and from which the umpire is going to select. In fact, it is given by our fourth official, Shravan. 15. So that was a shot of some authority. What a shot that was. And that's what you associate with Kamran. He is a player who has a very compact technique. He can play those all flicks, those all drives, those all shots with soft hands. Also, he can hit those big sixes. So when you have a good technique and you have a strong defensive game and you top it up with a good aggressive shots, you are bound to be someone who is a headache for the opposition. It's not the batsmen who whack every ball are troublesome. It's not the batsmen who have a good technique are troublesome. It's the combination of both. They are the ones who create a lot of trouble. Oh, this is super shot. What a shot that is. This is beautifully done. He's walking down the ground and that was beautifully done. Just hacked it from outside the off stump and deposited it in the south corner region for a very good boundary.
Super shot.
This
What
is
a
not bad
shot
bowling,
that
but
is.
they are up against some very good enterprising cricketers who are trying and
This is
exploring new
beautifully
opportunities
done.
and just fancying their different shot making, and they are getting successful right now. The batter can have so much fun, but the bowler has to have just one opportunity. He can always make a comeback. So he may have been hit ferociously for a 6 and a boundary, but take my word, if you are a bowler, if you are hit, you would always feel, I can come back, I can get his wicket. And that's what the feeling should be. But it is very difficult to come back after being hit for a sixer and a boundary. Firstly, down the ground, just over your head, somebody hitting you a sixer if you are a medium pacer, and then somebody dancing down the ground and hitting you in front of square, and that too in mid-wicket cow corner. So two very dangerous occurrences against you. Oh, that's a very good line, but a wrong length. Wrong, I would say good length, but a wrong line. The ball was bowled at the good pace. The ball was pitched at the right length, but the line was a problem. 5 runs. Oh, that's a nightmare for the bowler. This can happen.
Occurrences
The very
against
same
you.
thing happened to Zahir Khan,
Oh,
where he was
that's
very
a
much
very
excited
good
in the
line,
finals
but a
of the
wrong
2003
length.
World Cup.
Wrong,
It was
I
India
would say
versus Australia,
good
where he gave
length,
away
but a wrong
17 runs
line.
in his first over, and that was the biggest mistake which Ganguly did. Was he did not call him back to bowl the second over. And when you look at the Aussies, even if they go for 70, 80, 90 runs, they will still continue with their main bowlers. That's what I was saying. That was beautifully bowled. Still, they are managing to get some runs off him. Yeah, that's a good call. Wait is not a great call. No is a better call than maybe and wait. Oh, the run rate is going at a rate of knots. A lot of trouble. They have some strong hitters in their side. They still have a lot many good players. Played with soft hands. They run across for a single. Every batsman who went the other day, they had a great time. Satish did not get a chance to bat. Umar did not get a chance to bat. There's so many good players. Such a big lineup it is. Satish generally goes in the top 4. He did not get the opportunity on the other day. Shiva hit a nice boundary where he got the opportunity. 27 without loss. The last ball of the second over. Oh, that is beautifully done. Oh, that is racing away for a couple of runs. The ball is just speeding across. The timing on it was super. Kamran and Vishal both looking it very, very easy. 29 at the end of 2 overs, 14.5 runs per over. They are going at a maddening rate. So 29 runs on the scorecard, 2 overs done and dusters. They are just having a great time. Oh, what a ball that is. Beautifully bowled. And both of them looking in good touch. Kamran, I just love to see this guy play. He is absolutely wonderful batsman. He will be very busy, very fit. Fitness actually unparalleled with anyone. He is one of those most fittest players, and he will play with a lot of good actually intent. And he has a strong technique to back that intent. It's one thing having some great ambitious shots in your mind or executing them, and another thing having a capability, potential to do that. Yeah. 30 runs on the scorecard. Vishal Shah comes on strike. He's on 13. Right arm over the wicket. Oh, what a beautiful Yorker that was. Wonderfully bowled. Absolutely no chance. But still, that is one of those rare dot deliveries. They have scored off almost every ball. It has been a great knock so far. Just 3 dot balls. Oh, that is very good. 14 balls and just 3 dot balls. That's good. And they have got a lot of boundaries and sixes to boot. 2.2 and 30 is a monstrous score. They've got off to a rollicking start, to say the least. SMPL 5.0. Oh, that's the first fall shot. Was completely beaten. Good comeback by Sunny. This has been a fantastic over. First ball Yorker, second ball Yorker, third one the good length. Absolutely spot on. And he's bowling with a lot of pace now. When you say batsmen talk about their form. If you see a bowler, you talk about the rhythm. You talk about the focus. You talk about the positive attitude. Everything right about Sunny right now. He might just pick a wicket. Oh, that is smashed. What a shot that is. Using the pace of the bowler and hitting some good balls. That's not a bad ball in any stretch of imagination. But that was pure timing. That is one of his better shots. Better than the sixer which was hit. That was beautifully done. That's pure timing. And that was off the middle of the bat.
What a shot that is. Using the pace of the bowler
that was driven off
and hitting some good balls.
Straight into
That's
the
not a
square
bad
region.
ball.
What a shot that was. Pure timing. He shouldn't be worried, Sunny. That was a pretty good ball. Oh, what? That's a peach of a delivery. Completely squared him. This is some international stuff. This is fantastic shot making, and after that a ball which completely squares him. Ball with lively pace, ball with some beautiful lateral movement. This is top class SMPL 5.0. Some needle, some fun, some top class combative battle between two good players. A fantastic bowler and a batsman who's looking very good. Vishal Shah is one of their seasoned players. 34. The last ball of the third over. They're going along smoothly at almost 12 runs per over. Oh, what a ball that is. He's got him again. He still continues to step down, Vishal. The score at the end of 3 overs is 34 without loss. 11.33 runs per over. 34 are the QUANTEI Titans. Abhimanyu Khanna's team are going great. So 34 is what the score is. Abhimanyu Khanna, of course, has his academy in Dehradun. They call it Devbhumi, the Uttarakhand, that part. And it's almost like a cricketing paradise over there, lapped into nature's beauty. That is one of the premier places to visit. Hopefully Shushru takes me someday there. It's a beautiful place which can be seen. Oh, that is beautiful bowling. Now we see. Oh, that was a little too close, but maybe the pace and the width on it and the height combined together. The height and the width combined together, that resulted in that 50-50 call going the batter's way. But that was bowled with some pace, some vigor. Even if it's a no ball, white ball, he shouldn't be minding that, because that was bowled with a lot of good pace and rhythm. That's good bowling. The bowler the bowler who was hit for a sixer and a boundary and conceded 5 wides has made a great comeback. It's not easy to bowl again your second over after being conceding so many runs. Still to have that heart to come back and bowl some nice deliveries. Kudos. That's what life is. That's what cricket is. You always have to come back strongly. If the fall is great, the comeback has to be stronger. But that was short. Oh, he dropped it. In fact, I shouldn't say he dropped it. He made a valiant effort to take that one. That would have been a sensational catch. Oh, that would have been so very interesting. So he's carrying all his luck with him today. In fact, it was Kamran, this man. This would have been a very big wicket. Because he is a deadly batter. Kamran can play a longer innings, and he can play a longer innings with a great strike rate. Oh, this is some good viewing now. After a few days, some one-sided matches, this is a proper contest. This is what we play for. Highly competitive two teams against each other. That is beautifully bowled. A slower York. Oh, super stuff. I thought he has stopped it. It went through. I thought he stopped it. That was a valiant effort, but the fielder, he made a complete hash of it. I thought he stopped. Oh, this is some exciting stuff. That drive, I thought he stopped it. Then there was some confusion. Then that third. And finally, after a lot of commotion and confusion, so 39 runs on the scorecard with that 3-4. The first 3-4 of the match. This is interesting stuff now. Oh, look at the pace on the ball. He's making full use of the pace. It's just gliding into the player at third man. 40 runs on the scorecard. Who is fuming from inside with that misfield and also that catch being dropped and some interesting decision regarding the no ball. Everything in his mind now. But that first ball over wasn't bowled by him. Sunny bowled it. But he's just fuming from inside. And a lot of pace. Will he change it to a slower delivery? That was beautiful slower delivery in which the oh, that's nicely bowled. He did not appeal. He aborted his appeal because it was off the bat to the pads for a single. 41 the score moves on to. Oh, they have got off to a great start, but this is a mini comeback by this team. They are controlling the damage which is already done. But that's fine. Ashapura Warriors clawing their way back into the contest. It is not the end of the day. A few expensive overs. Oh, that's some good pace. That's a wicket. And that's what I was talking about. He's bowling with a lot of zeal, a lot of pace, a lot of energy behind the ball. And when you do that, you get a prize wicket. That is one of the best batters of the team getting out. And generally, I love to watch this guy play. It is a disappointment for the batting team, disappointment for the viewers, but happiness, elation and joy for the bowler. Also very excited for the bowler because his hard work has reaped some dividends. Kamran generally does not get out like this. Fishing outside off some very compact player when it comes to technique. He has been done by some great bowling. 41 for the loss of Kamran. So some good fortune for the bowler because he was taken for a few runs. The catch was dropped down the leg side. Then that misfield. And something for the bowling team now because they were going at great rate of knots. They needed something to come their way. It was a big wicket of Kamran. He generally plays a longer inning. Last match, he got that 47-48 runs. And in fact 50, I think. I don't remember. But he was looking really good in that previous match. Today it was a little chancy innings where he was dropped once just a ball before. perhaps would have been more resilient and just get that a couple of balls go, because he was bowling well, the bowler. This is some good viewing. Some batsmen who are very, very explosive. The batsmen who are exploring new opportunities to score. Some great shots being hit. And the bowlers who are bowling with a lot of pace. And he's a good bowler. He's not an easy option. Oh, some improvisation. That's beautifully rammed up. Will they go for the second? That's going to be really close. That was little more closer than you thought. A quicker throw would have been slightly touch and go. He's also a good bowler. So this is going to be interesting now. So 43 for 1 the score is. QUANTEI Titans off to a brilliant start. So QUANTEI Titans have played 1-1-1 and they won that one quite comfortably. Oh, that was well bowled. He is a pretty good bowler. So it's a good bowling team. And they're bowling with a lot of vigor. And after being just hammered for a lot of runs in the first few overs, they're making a good comeback. Remember, they were 29 in 2 overs. And the last few overs, they have come back. In the last 2.3 overs, they've just conceded 14. Oh, that's beautiful. That is cradled away like a small baby over there. Kamran's presence over there makes a lot of difference, because he would be very busy and he'll play those boundaries. He'll also run very hard. So his departure means that a new set of batters, and that common glue where he stays there for a longer duration. Last match he was there till the end. It would be Vishal's job now, because Vishal has got some good fortune today. A rub of the green towards him. Let's see whether he maximizes this. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Completely beat him. Not an easy shot to play a cut shot of the spinner who does not flight the ball that much, and it was slightly fuller. 45 for 1. He's again a good bowler, so it's going to be a good contest. Some good bowling against some explosive, enterprising hitting. It won't be easy to hit every ball though, because there would be very, very much. Oh, that's a beautiful shoop shot. And just a solitary run. He's sweeping the length. If you cannot be you cannot be sweeping every ball. That overpaced ball or a full toss is a difficult option to sweep. That's the good length ball which you swept. It's a very difficult art. Sweeping not that easy, but he did it with a lot of ease. 46 for 1 now. Oh, that was bowled with a lot of pace. He had almost at the pace of a seamer. The 46 for 1 at the end of 5 overs. So the run rate, which was from 14.5, dropped down to 10.3, 11.33. Then it came down to 10 runs per over. Now it is 9.2 runs per over. So 46 for 1 at the end of 5 overs. And another tweaker, another spinner comes into bowl. That's not a great decision. If I was the captain, I would have given another over to my bowler who has taken the wicket. He was bowling with a lot of focus. He was bowling with a lot of energy. And someone who is just determined and has just got a wicket of the last ball, why would you replace him? He should be bowling the third over. But that must be their plan. First 2 overs, first 4 overs for the seamers, then the spinners come in. In fact, Sunny, who bowled the first over, is bowling now. But he's also a good option because he was also bowling really well. But that's a good decision to bowl either one of them. And Sunny's second over was a fantastic, fabulous one. The first over was slightly alright with his ball, line, length, everything getting mixed up. Second over was brilliant. Oh, that's a classy shot. Oh, that one leg lifted and beautifully flicked. The class written all over. 50 up for the team.
Second over was brilliant.
5.1 overs, 50 runs. That's good going.
Oh, that's a classy shot. Oh, that
50 on the scorecard. Any other team would just celebrate. For this team, it is just a normal phenomenon because they get it more often than not, that 50 in the first 5 overs. It's a very strong batting team, and it thrives on its opening batters. Vishal Shah, with that good fortune on his side, is looking venomous now. That's down the leg side. Lot of pace, great length. The line is the biggest problem. The pace is fine, the energy is excellent. The line is a problem. The length is also great. If that ball was pitched on that off and middle, it could have created problems for any batter. Bowling into that hard length, and the ball just doing a bit, moving away, coming in. Uh, Just slipped a while hitting the ball. One run added to the total. The score moves on to 52. 6 runs in this over so far. It started off with a fantastic boundary. Even if he has conceded 6 runs in the first few balls, that's fine. He creates then opportunity to take wickets. You cannot keep them quiet. You can only get them out. You cannot contain them. If you want to stop them, you have to take their wickets. We'll wait for the umpire signal. Umpire would say it's a leg by. The only way you can stop such strong batting lineup is to dent their 3-4 batsmen very quickly. And they also have Umar, who's in great touch, coming in and batting at 7 and 8 number. So such a strong batting lineup. Abhimanyu, who is in good touch, will come. Oh, this is not the right thing to do. A slight misfield will allow them to run a single. 54 it is. So they got 8 runs in this over so far. Still a couple of balls to go. It's a very good over in the power play. The first ball boundary. Acho, I just beg your pardon. Just got mixed up. 4 overs of power play. Then we have 2 overs of power surge in over number 11 to 20. Shravan just correcting me. Thank you for that. And in fact, they are playing in a manner. It's almost like a power play in every over. They're hitting every hitting opportunity. 5.5, 54 for 1. The last ball of the 6th over. Number 12. It is the month of the greatest batsman ever. Left-handed batsman of the white ball cricket, Yuvraj Singh's. That's off the edge. Inside half of the bat. They are calling for the 2, but that would be slightly. Yes, they do manage it. And with a relative ease. A couple of runs. Some for 2 test runs. They say run only come in 2 ways. They come off the middle of the bat, or they come by good fortune. This time it was the latter. 56 at the end of 6 overs. And that's good going. 9.33 runs per over. That's beautifully hit off the back foot. That is cracked. He just had 6 to 10 meters to cover and stop it. It went at the rate of knots. So Vishal Shah having a great time. It was Kamran the other day, it is Vishal today. Oh, that was a little ambitious. He wanted to sweep the good length ball, which is not easy. That was almost predetermined. He was going for that shot. When you play such a good shot, you become more ambitious and you feel you can hit every ball that way. That's a cracking cover drive. That's better. That is way better. Hitting some good balls for boundaries. $64 for 1. He's a good bowler. He's being taken for a few runs. Take my word, he can make a comeback. He can claim a wicket anytime. That kind of a bowler he is. That's beautifully played. Again, that's a cracking hit. Good work. Just a solitary run. SMPL Division A. This is SMPL 5.0. SMPL South Mumbai Premier League. This is a fascinating tournament. The glamour tournament, I would say, of Zooters. And this is one such tournament where we see top teams competing. We also have 40 plus, which is fantastic. But if you want to say some great cricket, some exciting competitive cricket, better cricket where you have some great bowling and batting, SMPL is the place. You have the Dats League where it is. Oh, that is just bisected. Just threaded a needle over there. That is 3. But that is some great running and good heading. Yeah, that's way better than hitting a boundary or a sixer. Those shots like that, which will give you immense pleasure and a lot of confidence. A couple of runs, but as good as a boundary they are. That was just through those two players. Again in the same direction, but this time straight to the fielder. 67 runs at the end of 7 overs. They are going along smoothly. 9.5 runs per over. He's a good all-rounder. Batting is his forte, Amit Chinge. But here we'll try and do the job with the ball in his hand. Office, if he bowls, if I remember clearly, yes, he would try and bowl few office. Or maybe leg spinners. Let's see what's in store for us today. So 67, we are into the 8th over. Oh, this is nicely bowled. He comes up with the leg spinners today, Amit Chinge. And he is a very good batter. A classical batter. And is known for playing those longer innings. A player who can make half centuries, 70, 80 or the leg spinners. Oh, that's not good. They need to iron out those small little mistakes which they are committing right now. You are up against a strong team. You need to create a pressure. But Amit Shinge, take my word, if he stays there and plays a longer innings, he's just a sort of player who can play that anchor role, just like Virat or Rahul does in a T20 game or a one day game. We need a player who can play with that 125, 130 strike rate and play all throughout. That's nicely. Bowled equally well played. Some parity in the overs now. They're running away with the game. They need somebody to pick up a few wickets, the Ashapura Warriors. But this is good by QUANTEI Titans. If Kamran would have been then, six would have been still more exciting. But he's being sent back and they have some strong batters coming down the line. Vishal Shah, he's there. That's beautiful. That's class. That is 4 runs written over it all over. Yes, it is. This is beautiful cover drive. And playing it against the spin, in fact, with the spin, and playing it with a lot of ease and comfort. That's a shot and a half. Shot of a shot of a man with very strong technique. If you want to play leg spinners, you are bound to be having a strong technique. Otherwise, they'll just make you dance on their tunes. Oh, that is 2 in 2. And two wonderful shots. And he will hit you all day along if you fetch him there. 50 for Vishal. That's little fortuitous, but nothing for good fortune about those two shots. Fantastic couple of boundaries to get him to that. He's exploring everything. Why on earth you would play a shot like that? A reverse paddle when you are playing such crisp cover drives. 77 for 1 at the end of 8 runs. A very good over in which they got 10 runs. The last, in fact, the fourth and the fifth ball going for a couple of boundaries. Satish Yadav, he is a prolific batter. He has got Satish has got 5 of 7 balls. He's also one of those players who can play a quick innings, but they have a lot of good hitters. Ideally, they should be going hard at every ball now. It's a good enough start. Oh, he wanted to play a Dhoni like shot over there. Just having a full rotation of that bat. Wanted to carve it behind point. Parag it is. That's it very high. And that's his power. That's what Satish can bring to the table. It's a big, huge sixer. Yadavs are known for big hitting. We have one Yadav in the Indian cricket team. Abhimanyu has this Yadav. That's hitting of a good ball. Oh, that's sweet, beautifully paddled. That would be a couple of runs. So Satish Yadav just opening his shoulders and also showing some finesse and improvisation. So he got a sixer and then he got a couple of runs. Oh, that's long. That's big. That's a gift taken with both hands. That's a gift after Diwali and before Christmas. That he would take it any time of the year. He's a good bowler. Look at the grip that he gives a dolly. And he just took it with both hands. "14 runs in this over so far." So 91 for 1. Couple of balls remaining in this over. Oh, he wanted to hit another. He just wants to be greedy. But that's fine. That's fine. The intent is great. He's come with a clear mindset of taking the scoring ahead. That's fine. That's fine. If you are playing in that fifth gear, continue with that. That's fine. If you have a clear mindset and you know what you have to do, better go with what you have in your mind instead of. Oh, that's big, that's long, that's huge. That is another colossal, humongous, monstrous six. That is beautiful hit. We'll wait and see. That's what umpire signals. 97, 20 runs in this over with two monstrous sixes. One into the square leg region. This one was a way better shot, sailing over wideish long off. Sandeep bowling left arm round the wicket. Unique action where he has a lot of curls and twists. Nothing economical about it. Tries and put a lot of body into it. Just look at it. Quick arm action. That's nice running. In fact, that has just gone. That's the first big mistake in the field. They have been good all throughout. 95. They can ill afford to do that. 97 for 1. 101, I beg your pardon. 101 in fact. 101. That just he couldn't get down in time. 101, 100 up. And that too in the earlier part of the 10th over. So expect something really big. This team is 200 words, maybe more than that. But you never know, some good bowling, some quick wickets can peg them back. But if they bat like this, 220 is a certainty. They are hitting boundaries, they are hitting sixes, they are lacing it with singles, they are rotating strike. That makes it really, really dangerous side. So Abhimanyu has got all his tactics right. In the mythology, the Abhimanyu was caught in the Chakravyuh. This Abhimanyu has come well prepared with a strong team. He's got his armory right. Nothing, no chinks in his armor. And has added a lot of steel to his armor in fact. Oh, this is quick and he has handled it well. The quick pace of the ball. 102. 103 in fact. A couple of balls remaining in this over. Again an over in which they've got a few runs. That's nicely bowled. Six runs in this over so far. Let's see whether they get a. Oh, that's down the leg side. That will race away for 3 runs if they run well. But they would be happy with 2. They won't be coming back for third. That would be a wrong decision if they go for. A couple of leg buys. 105 for 1. A very good over in which he gave away 8 runs. SMPL 5.0. This is QUANTEI Titans versus AASHAPURA Warriors. AASHAPURA Warriors They are slightly down. They need some magic from some place. This match is just going one way. In fact, it will be on a highway. These two guys, if they have their way, they just run away with the game. Right now, both of them looking great. That's nicely done. That's good. Not bowling with a lot of pace, trying to keep things tight. And that's what this man can do. He can create a lot of trouble for yourself. So this is his third over. Rajesh, he's a good bowler. Even he's taken for a few runs. That's down the leg side. Good work by the wicket. In fact, it just strips away. That would be a couple of wides. 2 wides. After bowling a very good ball, he balls one down the leg side. That is up and over into the covers. Just a solitary run. That wasn't off the middle of the bat. That just curved away. But that's good bowling. The bowler shouldn't be disappointed with that one. That is some chance being created. He would take a wicket. I strongly think he might just provide them with that breakthrough which they need. That's not the way you get. Not bowling such quick deliveries. You flight it, challenge the batters, but they have hit some humongous sixes. So you would be really courageous to flight to these two batters. Satish Yadav, he can be a butcher with the bat. He can just smash the ball around. 109 for SMPL 5.0. This is QUANTEI Titans versus AASHAPURA Warriors. 11th over we are in. We have got 4 runs in the first 3 balls. Expect some magic from this man, Rajesh. That's how you bowl. But that is even handled very well. That's good bowling. But that's good bowling. Yes, that flight, that speed is fine. If you try and bowl it quickly, you may get some economical overs. You won't get a wicket. Even you can beat the batter with this kind of pace and good flight. Because both these batsmen would love some pace on the ball. And Amit Shinge tried a few leg spinners. They were disposed for a couple of boundaries back to back. That nice lower length. Yeah, that's good. Even if it is hit for a few runs, that's fine. But that flight is a must. You should be bowling a bit slow, not firing all those balls in. It's not a match where you have to just contain. If you want to contain them, you have to get them out. Get a wicket, get a few dot deliveries in. Should be bowling with that pace. And that's not the right pace to bowl. It was quicker. A good over, a relatively good over where he hasn't given away a lot of runs. All ones on the scorecard. 1-1-1 for 1 before this. 1-1-2 now at the end of 11 overs. If it was 111, the score would have been 1-1-1 for 1 at 11. All ones on the scorecard, but for that single of the last ball. That was bowled with a lot of pace. That was bowled with a quick action. Very different action, but was bowled quickly. No, that was bowled with a lot of pace. Oh, that's a big wicket. He is finally been sent back. Vishal, after playing a good knock, Vishal Shah, little good fortune on his side, he finally departs for a well-made Well made 58. So Vishal's strike rate was way better. His shot picking was way better. Coming out of the injury, this guy has played a good knock. Last match he was slightly low on the strike rate. Today he was the premier contributors, playing a lot of delightful strokes. So he's bowling some quick deliveries. His bowling is with some good pace. Some quick pace on the ball. A very good over in which he has got a wicket, a single ball, remaining just 2 runs in this over so far. Easily the most economical over. Is bowling with a different action. He's bowling it quick. All quick balls in this over. He's not trying to turn the ball. That's beautifully driven, just for a solitary run. 3 runs and wicket of Vishal in that over. 115 for the loss of 2 wickets. So the run rate after a big while has come down under 10 runs per over. That's a mini achievement by Ashapura Warriors. That's what wickets can do. That will slow the run rate. So if you want to contain a side in a T20 game, wickets are of prime importance. That is where the leg spinners come into the fore. Amit Singh bowled really well. Then after that he bowled 2 balls in the slot over pitch for 2 wonderful cover drives. Vishal Shah took advantage of that. But if you maintain your length well and if you are a good leg spinner, you will create some wicket taking opportunities. Parag and Amit both were taken for a lot of runs. 115 for 2. That's beautifully placed. Such class the left-handers look. They look very elegant. A big appeal, but he was comfortably in. Straight to the fielder. There's so many comeback by this team. Some small passage of play where they are staging a comeback. Amit Chinge, it is. Rohit bowling well, in fact, not Amit. Rohit, it is. This is a good over so far. He has conceded 3. Two, in fact, just 2 runs in the first 3 balls. 3 balls remaining, 117. A mini comeback of sorts. 6 runs, 5 runs in the last 9 balls. That is a cracking hit, but good stop. The left-hander is special, Karan. He played a good knock last match. He looks very elegant and stylish, does Karan, and has beautiful bat swing. The flow of the bat is just so good looking. 118 for 2. Couple of balls remaining. That's a full toss, a lower full toss. If they say if you err on a fuller side, not on the shorter side. A 119 for 2. Good over so far, this one. Just 4 runs in the first 5 balls. The last ball of the 13th over. Amit it is. Down the ground. 5 runs. In fact, make it 6 runs. Just 5. 5 runs in a very good over. The last 2 overs, just 8 runs, and they got a 1 wicket. That's what a new batter can do. Karan is a good player, but even he will take some time to get going. 13 overs done and dusted, 120 for 2. There would be some batters who would be itching to come in. There is Abhimanyu still to come. There is... He has bowled well. He has got that wicket and is one of those economical bowlers of the side. He's bowling it quickly. So 1-1 for 2. 13th over we are into. QUANTEI Titans. That's a shot and a half. They needed that. The scoring was just stuck. That was a fantastic hit. A Yorker dug out and hit with a lot of power. Yadav power coming into it. Oh, that's a shot and a half. Not that technically sound shot, but to hit it off that length in that direction requires a lot of skill and strength. And that is hit again. That was a little bit quick. They shouldn't be going for the second. There would be danger. Amit is a fantastic fielder. Can't take chances against him. 1-8. 1-6 for 2. One to 7 with that wide. Umpire just stretching his arms and indicating it's a wide. Comeback of sorts, but they're getting a few runs. That boundary was needed. Oh, that's beautiful. That's class. On the knees and into the fence. That is one of the classic shots. Superbly timed. What a shot that one was, Karan. He's the most stylish and technically perfect batter. Others will try and muscle the ball. This is super. On the knees. What a beautiful square drive that was. Couple of boundaries in this over, just taking the scoring ahead, which was stuck. A good comeback by Sandeep. Still, these figures look good. After conceding 2 boundaries, they are still not that bad. Last ball of the 14th over. That was very quick. 3 overs, 20 runs, and he has got a wicket. 132 for 2 at the end of a slightly expensive over. They had that small mini period where they just gave 3 and 4 runs in the previous overs. In fact, 2, 3 and 5. But this time, a good over for them where they got a couple of boundaries. 14 overs done and dusted. 12 runs in that over. 132 for 2. Rohit would be bowling. His second over, he bowled a relatively good over in which he just gave 5 runs. If he continues or replicates his previous performance, his team would be in a very strong position. Oh, that is a beautiful lofted cover drive. What a shot! This is one of the shots of the day, shots of the match. This is one of the shots of the tournament. Look at the shot. Oh, on the knees. This is some class. International stuff this is. Oh, can you get more elegant player than this? He is one of those top, most elegant players of, forget about this team, of the whole SMPL. That was a shot of a classy batter. What a shot that is. Easily one could say a shot of an international player. On the knees and into the covers. Absolutely gorgeous. And see, all shots of his, beautiful bat flow and great technique. And Abhimanyu has a barrage of players who can be explosive like this. And all laced with some good technique. And you have a classical painter with a paintbrush in his hand and painting his beautiful paintings in Karan. And you have a butcher on the other where he's a muscle man. He will smash a few boundaries and sixes. He won't just place them. He won't just guide them. He'll smash it over. His boundaries will sail over for extra 10 meters. That's what I was talking about. This one bounce. And some good work by the fielder. There was a certain boundary. He saved a couple of runs. Beautiful work by the fielder. Preetham moved 20 meters towards his left and saved a certain boundary. Good work by Preetham. Super fielding by the fielder. Saved a couple of runs for his team. Moving towards his left. And watch out for this man, Yadav. He's a player who will go for mighty shots. Oh, that's what I was talking about. That is just racing away. Just a solitary run, but the pace at which he is hitting the ball, Nothing slow, nothing soft, nothing mellowed down, nothing classical. Just raw power and some good strong technique. It's not just that he's hitting the ball anyways. Satish Yadav has a very good technique, but he's the one who believes in a lot of muscle power along with his shots. The other player on the other side is more of an artist with a paintbrush. Here we have a man who is very powerfully built on the non-strikers end. On the other end, there's a master who actually loves to paint his paintings. Very classical left-hander. Last 2 overs, the innings I just took off. 10 runs so far. Oh, he continues to impress with some classic cover drive. What a shot again! This one flatter, and this one was slightly hit hard. And they needed to hit it hard because there was protection. A fielder had a few meters to cover. Oh, look at the footwork. This man just jumps down the ground and on the knees. Everything David Gowrish about that shot. What a shot that was. 146 for 2. Oh, delivery still to go. 14 runs in the over so far with that delightful crisp cover drive. 2 classical shots in this. One aerial, the other one bounce. This man is a special player. Karan. And look at that watertight technique. Wonderful. 146 for 2. And some beautiful batting by the left-hander. Going at almost 10 runs per over. Just can't imagine to be a Umar Khan or some other players who are really good. Such a wonderful batter, but last match he did not get an opportunity. This match also remotely think he would get an opportunity. Abhimanyu played a fantastic knock in the previous match, so was the man of the match, so he's bound to come next. He is in great touch. Also there would be other batsmen to follow. Then it would be Umar Khan's turn. So such a great talent. And he does not get time in the middle because they are all such good players. Vishal Shah showed his class today. And Kamran, we all know how good he is. Then we are just saying what Satish Yadav, and you know what Satish Yadav is capable of. Karan, for me, the most stylish batsman in the team. Oh, that is on the knees. If Karan can, even Yadav can. And that is deposited way too long. This man just makes us hunt the ball into the dark sky. New balls, please. The umpire would select from a buffet of balls just close to 15 overs. And he sails it in the night sky. And without anyone's notice, Satish Yadav has just smoothly glided to 46. 45 of just 26. This is brilliant. This team has so many effortless players. Vishal Patil got his 50 without anyone's notice. The innings was so smooth and it was absolutely without any friction. Even this one is gliding. 45. One hit away is Yadav. This would be 49 if he, no, just a solitary run. A couple of runs in fact. 47 for him. Now truly one hit away. It has been some hard work for AASHAPURA Warriors. They need some magic. They need to stop the flow of the runs. That might be his boundary hitting option now. He's got 47 in just 27. Watch out for the big shot down the ground. Oh, this is the strongest, longest, biggest, humongous, colossal, the longest and the mightiest hit of the. That's his 50. 50 of a huge sixer. Yadav power. If Rohit Sharma has Surya Kumar Yadav, Abhimanyu has Satish Yadav. And that's a mighty hit. You may talk about Kamran, you may talk about Vishal, you may talk about Umar Khan, you may talk about the batsman of the non-striking, Karan's elegance, but this man is special. He has some delightful strokes. Also, he has a lot of power behind his shots. That's Satish Yadav for you, the all-season man. Oh, that was little wild. Good comeback, good comeback. He is just does not want to change the gears. He wants to hit a lot of him. 160 for 2. And Abhimanyu should be really happy with his sides performance. All of them getting 50s in the couple of matches. Kamran got it in the previous match, and in fact just got closer to that. Vishal got it today. And that's a chance. That's a chance. That is good courageous bowling. Flighting the ball. And that's what Rajesh can bring to the table. He'll still flight the ball even if he's hit for sixers. And look at that. A great guy innings coming to an end. And some opportunity. I think it would be Abhimanyu who goes in. Oh, that's good. That's good. He has given opportunity to his other batter. The batsman who was just dying to go to hit the last match did not get an opportunity. He was still, Abhimanyu with a big heart has allowed Umar to play. That's good. After getting that 51 in 23-24 balls, if I'm the captain, I would just go and race into the ground. So good that one by Abhimanyu. He has allowed Umar to go and bat. A fantastic knock of 29 balls and 53. It's almost a strike rate of 200 for Satish Yadav. He must be really happy with it. 160 for 3. So he did not get a chance to bat last match. Oh, he starts off with a reverse switch. It was a switch hit. He was waiting in wings. Umar and Satish, two players who did not get an opportunity to hit. Umar Khan gets opportunity, and first ball he goes for the switch hit. Abhimanyu got a 50 last match, so Satish wasn't getting the one who got a chance. If after the fall of the wicket, Abhimanyu could have gone because he was the man of the match of the previous match where he got that 50 odd runs, where Kamran also played well. But it is the big heart of the captain who has allowed Umar, and that's not a generous decision or decision just taken for showing some goodwill to Umar Khan. But Umar Khan is a player in good form, so the captain making the right call. So Satish is happy with his 50. No money can buy that pleasure of hitting a long sixer. So he hit that one very big, very long. And you may have a lot of money in your bank balance, but that pleasure which you get after hitting those long sixes, it is unmatched. He's still very happy. He's not letting Shiva go. He's just explaining him how enjoyable that stint was. That's what cricket can give you. A lot of happiness. So Satish was just telling him how enjoyable that stint was. And that was a breezy cameo of 29 balls, 57, 53. Fantastic innings. A fantastic knock we saw. We saw some Karan with some artistry, and we saw Satish Yadav's muscle man's strong hitting. That's comeback ball. What a ball that was with a lot of pace on it. That's good. even if the other bowlers have been taken for a few runs. So Mudassir, who bowled really well there, he got that first wicket. He That's nicely bowled. So this is going to be a good contest. He should have been brought in the third over itself, where he might have given a few runs in the first over. Second over, he was just very menacing. So that's very unique. 16.2, 162. Sanat Jayasuriya used to do it in the World Cup of 96, where 9.2, 92 runs, 10.2, 102 runs. That kind of a batter he was. Here again, that kind of scenario. 16.2, 162. It is some difficult times for Ashapura Warriors. Such a good side. Mudassir, I'm really impressed with this guy's attitude. He is such a wonderful performer. He gave away a few runs in this over, but he was good when he got that wicket in his second over. Well, that is some good bowling. That is all good fortune. That wasn't a great shot. That's the first fall shot, and it is not easy to beat him. Five sixes for Satish Yadav. He was all set. That's the first fall shot. And to beat a batsman like Karan, it requires some good skill. So it's not all good luck has gone his way. But Karan is being troubled by some bowler for the first time. Otherwise, he has looked very elegant. Oh, that's cracked. That's cracked. That's has gone at a rate of knots. Almost got his non-striker out. And look at this is what you call a contest. A top bowler against a top batter. And first time he's trying to hit it hard. But so much class, so much elegance, so much aesthetic hitting by Karan. Very few batters, if you see in leagues like this, it is almost like a player from some top competitive Ranji level, that kind of player in that source. We have some budding cricketers with strong techniques. So he's cleaned him up. He went for the big shot, almost like a big have which you play a slog sweep into the mid wicket cow corner. But that man, Mudassir, proving his worth. Umar Khan, he got an opportunity in this match after a long time, but he wanted to maximize. He lost his wicket. It would be the big man going Khanna, Abhimanyu going in to bat now. He enjoyed his stint the last time. This time he won't be easy because he would be up against a bowler who has his tail up and is bowling with a great pace. Beautiful ball to get rid of a very dangerous Umar Khan. So 164. And the QUANTEI man comes in, the heart and soul of the team. Let's see what he's. He won't be easy against Mudassir. Let's see how Abhimanyu handles him. Oh, he starts off with this normal fashion. He wants to go big for it. And a fantastic over comes to an end. 167 for the loss of 4 wickets. 3 overs remaining. 167 for 4. Sani and Mudassir have bowled their hearts out against a rampaging side where everyone is in good touch. This would be the crucial 3 overs. The Titans would like to take it to at least 32 runs in the next 17 balls, and this team would like to keep them under 190. So 200 would be a target for the batting team. Keeping them under 190 would be their aim. This guy has bowled with a lot of heart, and his figures do show for it. He has not been taken for a lot of runs, 23 runs. It's fine considering the context of. Oh, he has just powered it down the ground. Oh, slight misfield. That's the reason they say run your first one. That's a good throw. 169 for 4. It's a pass surge over, and but that's great bowling in the passer. That's an opportunity missed out. The pass surge, 3 balls, 3 runs. That something, that small notation over there, that is for you to understand that that's the batting power play or the pass surge, a couple of overs which are taken between 11. Oh, that's Khanna for you. He'll smash it. Up and over it goes. There is protection. This is some good running by Karan. So Abhimanyu Khanna will have only one way. It will be his way or highway. He won't be dying wondering. He will. That's the best part about his hitting is he hits it into that straighter arc, into that V. Even if he slogs it with the straight bat. 172 for 4. Again, some good bowling this by Sani, not allowing them to go for those big shots. Another power over would be bowled by Mudassir, I think. So they have kept those 2 bowlers exactly for this purpose. They've controlled the scoring now. Just 6 runs in this over. That's great going. The last ball of Sunny's pass surge over. They've got some control now. Some control over the scoring. So they can keep it down to 190, 195. They would be happy. Khanna and his men, Abhimanyu Khanna and his men would try and take it closer to 200. Will Abhimanyu be successful? Or will Sunny and co pull it back? So for the first time we are seeing Karan trying to hit it very hard, and that's not his style of hitting. He should still continue with the smooth, elegant strokes. So that's a great over. Just 7 runs in the pass search. Take it any day against 2 top batters. And yeah, 174. So 2 good overs on the trot. One by Mudassir, the other one by Karan. There's no rocket science. Mudassir is going to bowl that second over of pass search. But things would be, who's going to bowl the last over? That would be a big problem, because both their top pacers would finish their quota, and that last over would be a real pass search over where they will have to find somebody to bowl that last over. It's going to be Mudassir to bowl that last 6 balls of the pass search, and that over after that, that would be interesting, because Sunny is done with his quota. Mudassir, this would be his last over. Who's going to bowl the 20th over? I think the left-hander. Sandeep has 1 over, so they still have one good bowler to bowl that. He has also bowled well, Sandeep. So he would be the option to bowl that last over. 12 balls remaining, 190 is what they will be aiming at. That target would be reassessed now. That he should be playing like that. He should be playing with smooth, elegant shots, not trying to overhit it. Because every time Karan has tried to overhit the ball, a strange sound has come. Instead, when he has time to connect it and play with nice, soothing cover drive or swing, he has got it right. 175 for 4. Very, very impressive. He may have been one of the most, I would say, expensive bowlers, but I think he has bowled the best in that lot. Trying to be competitive. He may have heard in call, but he has bowled some good lines. That's an opportunity taken. So Abhimanyu Khanna gets out in the process of expediting the scoring to up the ante. And who's going to replace him? Who's going to come? He got a 50 and a man of the match in the previous match. Today, he gets out early. 175 for Abhimanyu's wicket now. So 175 it is. So 200 was a certainty. Now 190 would be something which they would be happy with. So for that to happen, even they have to play well for that. Karan has to stay there till the last ball. Oh, that was bowled with a lot of pace. That's the reason I say he is the best bowler of the night. He may have given a lot of runs. He may be the most expensive one, but not always the figures indicate how well you have bowled. You may have given 30-40 runs, but you may have got the couple of wickets which would be denting the flow of the opposition at the right time. He was the one who got Kamran's wicket with his enterprising bowling. So it's a great second over which is bowling. Second spell of bowling is great. Just gave away 25-27 runs in the first 2 overs. The next 2 overs exactly right on the spot. That was way too short. But strange sound. That almost was a wicket. This is going to be great. If they get Karan over here on this ball, they would be in a strong position. Karan, for me, he shouldn't be going for his strong hits. He should be just trying to caress the ball, and that's how he gets a boundary or a sixer. Every time he has tried and hit, muscle the ball in the last few occasions, his innings have been absolutely flawless. But good timing is his forte. A strike rate of 150 for him. 20 ball 30, which is absolutely great without even shedding a sweat. That's not his game. That's not his game. But this is a man who has just got his game up in the time which was needed. This is great bowling by Mudassir. After that wicket, and after his comeback in his second spell, he has just bowled brilliantly. The last ball of his spell, the last ball of the power surge, they need a boundary of this, the Titans. Meanwhile, Mudassir would expect another wicket. Third would be an icing on cake. He's a sixer, I think. Has it gone all the way? In fact, there is just, I thought it's going very high. It is a couple of runs. Karan still there. The ball was meant to be hit for a sixer. It just got gone for a couple of runs. It was short. 178 at the end of a fantastic power play over. Those 2 power play overs, brilliant for them, where they haven't conceded a lot of runs. Just 4 runs, can you imagine? 7 and 4, 11 runs in the power play, where they have some fantastic batters. This is super from Sunny and Mudassir. The opening batters, 178. Remember, they just got around 146 in the 15 overs. And in the last few overs, they have just got 32. 32 in the last 4. So instead of the score, the strike rate or maybe the run rate going up, it has been kept at a level which is well under control. So they have come back slightly. They have added some steel to their armour. They have added some good bowling. And last over was a concern. But I don't think, the left arm bowler would have been a better option. But it is, in fact, Sandeep it is who has come. He is the option which they have taken, yes, rightfully so. That is using the pace of the bowler and would be stopped. That is, they have to run, they have to show some urgency at least in the last over now. They can run hard because this is the last few balls they are going to face. Even if they are tired, they are going to have a few minutes to just take rest. But there they should have gone for that second run quickly and watched out for the third one. 180 the score moves on to. That was very sharp. The wicketkeeper has missed a couple of chances, but those are all tough ones. But this is good bowling. Last 5 overs, they haven't conceded a lot of runs, just 35 of them. That's a great comeback by the AASHAPURA Warriors. 200 looked a certainty. Remember, they were more than 100 runs in the 10 overs, and they've come back well in the last 9.2 overs. Courtesy some tight bowling by all the pacers. That is again good bowling. No boundaries for a long time, but this couples will help them. And he is still keeping the scoreboard moving. Is Karan? Karan is doing a great job. Karan Seth. He is into his 30s now. 34 to be precise. 34 in just 23 balls. But that wasn't well timed. They need to go for the second one. They have to go for it. They go for it and they get it. In fact, the overthrow. So he won't mind those extra 3 runs he gets. He moves on to 37 with that. A couple of balls. .186. That's Karan would be getting the last ball. 187 with that solitary run. So this is a good comeback by AASHAPURA Warriors. QUANTEI Titans won't complain. It's still a very big score. The last ball. That's an edge. That's a wicket. He gets out on the score of 37. And after a good innings by Karan Seth, he looked very entertaining. 137, 187 is what they manage. AASHAPURA Warriors fought back brilliantly after being hammered in the first 10 overs. So Quantai Titans versus Ashapura Warriors. 188 is the target. SMPL Division A, SMPL 5.0 Division A. Two top teams against each other. Ashapura Warriors have to bat really well to win this one. They have some good bowlers. Watch out for Subhash. He's there today. One of the most economical left arm bowlers. So Nayan and Ketan are the two batters. Nayan would be facing the first ball from Deepak DK. Oh, that was way outside the off man. He just actually gave himself some space, went on to the leg side. So the mindset is clear, the plan is clear, the idea is clear to go for every ball. But that wasn't that great because there was very little feet movement. In fact, the feet movement away from the ball. And the line absolutely right outside the off stump. There was the chance to go for that big booming drive, but he just went backwards instead of coming into the line of the ball. Oh, again missed out. There was a full toss. Bat and ball, that would have fetched him 4 runs. Two dot deliveries, but I would say an opportunity missed to get a boundary. He's getting some movement in the air. There was some swing, there was some seam even. So both in air and off the wicket. And there would be dew. So that would trouble Quantai Titans. That's a beautiful delivery. That's the best. Oh, some aggression from the bowler. But that was the best of his all 3 balls. Right line, right length, cramping the batsman and beautifully in that good length area. Still not off the mark. What would be the first scoring option? That's the wide. Oh, good stop by the wicketkeeper. Great stop, in fact. But they steal a second wide. 2 wides. That's a great stop. He saved 3 wides for his team. Ketan comes on strike. The bowler looks very nice. Nice rhythmic action. Nicely made. Very fit individual. DK. Deepak looks a very good bowler. And his third ball one was a testament to that. The first 2 balls, first one was a fine one. The second one was a full toss, which was swinging though. He is one of their reliable bowlers with nice smooth action. Oh, he creates a chance, and what a good field placement that is. That's beautifully held. Very rarely do we see catches taken in slip. They had the slip, but that was a short third man which was placed, in fact, way back. Innovative thinking, and they have got very fine third man, short third man over there. And Swapnil takes a good catch. That's a big wicket and some good bowling. That's the first wicket. Ketan gets out without troubling the scorers. Still no runs off the bat. 2 for 1. Sikandar played really well in his previous match. In fact, he was the man of the match. I don't distinctly remember whether it was DATS tournament or SMPL, but he was the one who played really well, Sikandar Patil. And he was fabulous in that innings. If he has to replicate that innings, if they want to create some impact. Oh, that's a big appeal. That is 2 in 2. Oh, that's a very big wicket. Oh, DK providing. That's a huge wicket. That's a wicket of a man in form. Sikandar Patil is being sent back. So deep trouble. The team in blue, in blues now. 2 for 2. That was a beautiful outswinger. That's very few bowlers have managed to do that. Great movement. And that's a wicket of a man in form. He's on hat trick is DK. One ball which was an incoming one, the next one, an outgoing one. So both the moments this man is getting almost a Chris Wokes of this team. One coming back, the other one going away. 2 of 2. Will he get the third? The hat trick ball. QUANTEI Titans, DK. That's nicely. Immaculate defense. The score at the end of an eventful over, disastrous start for the team, especially Sikandar Patil's wicket was a big one. 1 over 2 runs and 2 wickets, still no runs of the bat. A very unique scorecard. A very unique scorecard where you will have all 4 batsmen on 0. You will have Sikandar Patil on got out on the first ball, duck. Ketan who got out on the first ball. Nayan is on 0 and Vinay is yet to get off the mark. All 4 batsmen on 0. And the highest scorer right now, the Whites. Umar Khan was a bit expensive in this previous match. He wasn't that expensive, but he was taken for a few runs. Let's see. This all-rounder, he can create some impact in this match. He's a very straight, smart bowler. More than his bowling, I just a big fan of his batting today. He wasn't that successful. But Abhimanyu and his team would be really happy with the performance of the opening bowler DK. Oh, that's hammered. That's the start they needed. That is racing away for minimum 2. Yes, they would get a couple of runs. The one who wanted it, the other one refuted. Finally, they just limit themselves to 2. But runs of the bat for the new batter. In fact, the opening batter. Vinay gets 2. Nayan gets a couple of runs. Oh, that's a monstrous hit. What a shot this is. That is smacked. And some intent. They call it a kadak shot. Kadak it was. Cracking hit down the ground. This is good. It's never good. A one-way traffic is never good. If you want to, you're playing a game of cricket. It is a contest. It should be a contest where two teams they compete, and this man is giving them it back to the bowlers. They may have got a couple of wickets of their teammates, but this man is smashing it back now. 8 runs in the first two balls against Umar. He was expensive in the previous match, slightly expensive. Today, again, he's taken for a few runs. Oh, that is up and over. This is class. Using the width and hitting it for a boundary. So 14 runs on the scorecard. Some real intent. There is also Azan, so there is some magic left. That's a good player still in the bank. So it's not going to be one-way traffic. And good batting by Nayan has just got things excited. So 14 for 2. Good comeback this by Umar Khan. He might go for another boundary. He won't stop. Nayan, he looks in that kind of mood now. 114 for 2. Good over this 12 runs so far. Still go. Oh, that's a chance. Just short of the fielder. Good for him that he did not connect it that well. Almost a catch. DK was in business. He would still go for it. If it is pitched up in that direction, he would still go up and over the mid offside. That's a wide. 15 for 2 now. Vinay is looking ultra aggressive now. This is going to be a good contest. They have some good players down the lineup. There is Azan who can give it back. It's a good contest now. 15 for 2. The last ball. And that is, oh, almost. Brilliant effort. 2 overs done and just 15 for the loss of couple of wickets. So he almost caught over there. That was a good effort. Just popped out of his hand. Good effort by Umar Khan. DK comes back to bowl his second over. And brilliant over his last 2 wickets which he took. One coming in, the other one going out. 2 good ways of getting batsmen. One with the in dipper, the other one with the outswinger. There is also Subhash in the team. So Subhash, watch out for Subhash's bowling. If he's bowling with the same form which he was there a couple of years back. I just saw him in different venues. And also in Zooters, he's almost unplayable if he bowls well. Sanjay Yadav. Then you have Subhash. These left arm spinners are almost unplayable at times with their immaculate line and length. Oh, so this is good. This is good by Nayan. Not trying to take a lot of chances against a bowler who has already got a couple of wickets in his first over. And he's having his tail up. So play him prudently. They have got the runs which they need in the first 2 overs. That's fine. Even if they have lost a couple of wickets, the run making is not bad. 15 is quite a good number. So even if they get 30, 32 in the first 4 overs, that's fine. They can still get close to that score. That's slashed. And that's going to race away for a couple of runs. In fact, that will race away for another boundary. Now, good batting this by the opening batter Nayan. This team is on Vinay, I beg your pardon. Vinay. The team was on the back foot, but he has given it back with a couple of boundaries and a fantastic sixer. So Vinay just giving it back. Just that Nayan's t-shirt which was flashed just before the commencement of the inning, just having his name in my view. 19. The score moves on to Vinay with some brilliant shots. Good comeback after a couple of wickets. Oh, that's a leading edge. That will again fall straight into hands. That's a nice catch taken. I think it's Shiva. Satish takes it. Satish Yadav, in fact, it is. Both of them. Shiva will be a red cap and Satish will be that blue monkey cap. So that's a big blow. The man who was looking so good wanted to play it with soft, and DK, meanwhile, won't be complaining. This is ruining wickets for him. He was looking good, Vinay. He had to stay there. He had got the runs of the run, got that boundary. He wanted to play it actually on the onside with a flick, a safe shot. It took the leading edge, and the ball with that timing on it just went up. Vinay was looking so good. Unfortunately, lost his wicket. 19 for that very important wicket. Sikandar Patil was a good player. He got out. Vinay was looking good. He got out. Azan is the one who can give it back to the opposition. His stint, the stay should be a little longer just to make things more interesting. He starts off. Oh my god! That's a big breakthrough. That's the biggest wicket. Now, so unfortunate. So well timed the shot was. It was had 4 runs written on it all over. Oh my god. Such a good batsman. Unfortunately picked the player. So two big players, in fact, getting back to back. Vinay was looking so good. He got out. And Azan Khan could have been very dangerous. He gets out. His presence over there along with Amit Singh to come. They could have been in with the chance. That's a big blow. It would be on Amit Singh to stay there now. But they needed somebody like Azan who can hit the ball big. Oh my god, so very unfortunate. Such a good shot, a lower full toss, and nicely timed though, going straight to the fielder in that extra cover region. So very unfortunate. Big player getting out early. Two top wickets, Vinay getting out and then Azan. So very unfortunate for Ashapura Warriors. The rub of the green, not their way. But one man who won't be complaining is the man on your screen. He got 2 wickets in the first over, then he got 2 in the other. So all the people, those who were thinking it was the batters who were hitting 4, 5, 6s, it is the bowling of DK which has got his team right on top. Again 2 of 2. This man is on hat-trick for the second time in the very short span of time. Oh, this is good. Amit Chinge it is who's on strike. 19 for 4. Almost a similar over. He's conceded 6 in his spell so far. But he's almost impregnable, this man. His score is figures read 6 runs and 4 wickets. You're almost the 5th. He is on the moon right now. Everything going for him, and especially before the dew comes in, he needs to maximize the new ball. Fantastic spell of bowling. 2 overs, 4 wickets, and just 6 runs. 2, 4, 6 for the opening bowler DK. So another all-rounder who came out of the injury, Vishal Shah, has some issues with his finger where his bore almost came off, and he's come back in the season with that. He's coming out of the injury. You could see his hand plastered, and he played a fantastic knock today of 54 runs, 53 runs. He got couple of half centuries today. It was Satish Yadav and Vishal Shah. Vishal Shah played very well. Satish Yadav was good. But Karan was really impressive. 37 runs for Karan, and the first few shots were absolutely top class. Oh, that is caught right in front. He is jubilant. That's a big breakthrough. Missed a straighter one, and that's the fifth wicket. That's a very big wicket. Again, he has a very strong watertight technique to defeat him. Getting out Amit Chinge of in LBW is very difficult because he has a very strong technique. Today, nothing going right for Ashapura Warriors. Azan missing out on a full toss, hitting it straight. Amit Chinge, who rarely gets out like that, is a very strong technique, one of the best technicians. He gets out LBW. Everything going against him. Twenty for the loss of 5 wickets. Darshan, it is the number 7 batsman who comes in. Oh, that's a 6-1. He wanted to shed off the pressure because they had got 4-5 fielders surrounding him. He wanted to counter attack, but that's another wicket. The 6-1. Again, another bowler on her trick, Vishal Shah. He missed a straighter one. The idea was right. He thought it was on leg stump. That came in with the angle. So that was a mistake. 22 for 6. I thought Abhimanyu's academy, Abhimanyu Khanna owns it, but it is somebody else's. I take my words back. Oh, that is nicely bowled. That may be racing for a boundary, but he wanted to hit it somewhere else. The ball has gone in the other direction, but that's fine. That was some good intent. They should be showing some good positive intent. 26 for 6. Even if they win or lose, they are trying to hit a few balls. He's bowling with his tail up. In fact, every ounce of his energy would be behind the ball now. 26 for 6. He has every right to be in that zone now. Very rarely will you find no amount of money, no amount of wealth can buy this kind of pleasure when you take 4 wickets and just 6 runs. This will give you immense pleasure. He will get a good night's sleep today. That's another opportunity. But this one will be sailing over. What an attack against a bowler who has bowled well. That would be a boundary. That was a very difficult chance though. And that's good against a bowler who has not given them any chance. He just walked down the ground and gave him a charge. Good hit to get a boundary. This is great intent by Ashapura Warriors. They just typify their name. They may have lost a lot of wickets. They may have been in position of almost losing it. But they are going for it. Almost like the English cricket team. Even if they are losing, they still go for it. And kudos to them. They are just not the ones who are just playing out the overs. This is good to see. That's edge and that would be 4. It's a very difficult chance. Even the international fielder would have found it difficult. It's a very good fielder who is fielding there. He has already taken one good catch. That was going at the rate of knots. He made a good attempt. Already took that one good catch. This one was very difficult. Don't expect all such catches. Diving in front and that too at that pace is very difficult. 34 for 6. 2 boundaries. Good intent by Ashapura Warriors. They are not like other teams just playing and wasting deliveries and trying to just play out 20 overs. They know if they want to win this one, they have to go for the shots. Even if you lose by 150, that is fine. Try and go for your shots. That makes some good viewing instead of people playing for just 2 runs per over, 3 runs per over, and almost doing the inevitable. They are here. If they want to, they are playing. They should be going for a win, even if they lose 4, 5, 6 wickets. That's a very good attitude to have. And Nayan's still there. He's got 21. So every time Vinay was playing some good shots, I was saying Nayan. In fact, Nayan is the one who's got a few runs now. Oh, he has cleaned him. Commentator's curse. Look at him. He's celebrating. And he has every reason to be on the top of the moon. That's 5 wickets. And even he was looking good. Nayan, he is being clean bowled. They are up against a bowler who has immense confidence now. He's bowling some good lines. And DK was here. And he was inquiring what the score is, what's happening. He was not in the fray at all. When the batters were all outside. And he was preserving his energy just for that. 5 wickets, can you believe, in 3 overs. And this one was the best of the lot. Bowl with a lot of pace, hitting the top of off, as the coaches will tell you. And not a good day for Ashapura Warriors. They would like to forget, but take my word, it's a very good team which can always make a good comeback. So 34 for 7, nothing's going right for the men in blue. But Khanna's team, Abhimanyu Khanna, will be smiling. Oh, that's a good leave. No, it's a time for them to have build a small little partnership. 34 for 7. Ashapura Warriors is one of those strong teams. Don't get fooled by the numbers which they have got. There are some great players. Sikandar Patil is good. Vinay is good. Nayan is good. They also have Azan, their premier hitter. Amit Singh can play a longer innings. Not just the day for them today. They have great bowlers, fast bowlers, where they can bowl well. Both the Mudassir was super. In fact, he and along with Sunny, they form a formidable pair. 34 it is. 34 for 7 at the end of 5 overs. Score stays on 34. That's beautifully hit off the back foot. This will race away for a solitary run, but that was a good shot of the back foot. Nishit, another good player to be there in the side. Nishit. He would be there bowling his tight lines, create that pressure. Nishit. That's great bowling, keeping things tight. Thirty-five for 7. Couple of balls remaining. That's just short of the fielder. Perhaps Abhimanyu could have gone for the catch. Just 3 runs in this over. But most important thing, they haven't lost a wicket. In almost every alternate over, or in fact every over, they have lost a wicket. They did not lose a wicket in this one. But will he continue and bowl his fourth over? Deepak is already got 5. Shivnandan Konar is the new bowler, bowling from the highway end. And he's taken for a couple of runs. Punch of the back foot. That's a chance. That just slashes it for a solitary run. Almost got the 8th wicket. Just 1 run. Another single. Runs coming in singles. Seven wickets down. 41 for 7. They have such a strong side. So many good players in the side. Abhimanyu has got a strong side. Shiva from a medium pacer has become a spinner. Oh, that's a cracking hit. And that would be a first sixer. In fact, the second sixer of the innings. 49. The score will move on with that brace. 7 overs done and dusted. The score is 49 for the loss of 7 wickets. Run rate is fine, but they have lost 7 wickets too many. That's beautifully carved. That will race away for a single. Again, runs coming in singles. .59 for 7. Nishit it is. He's bowling his second over. .60 for 7 at the end of 8 overs. Shiva comes into bowl his second over. 7 down they are. Straight to the fielder at point. 61. The score moves on to. That's nicely hit. Just one run. Runs coming in singles. That is slashed and that will race away for a couple of runs. down the ground. That would be 8th wicket. That's a chance of another. Oh, that's 2 wickets in 2 balls for Shiva. Another bowler on hat trick. Is the fourth occasion on which a bowler is on hat trick. Couple of times it was DK, then it is Shiva who's on a hat trick now. So the last man coming, this would be some fun. He would try and have some fun. Sandeep, who bowled well, will come in to bat. The left-hander who bowled really well for his team. Again on a hat trick is Shiva. Another bowler on hat trick. Third occasion it is. So almost 9 overs done and dusted. It is 9 wickets for 64 runs. He is one of the best when it comes to line and length. But he comes in where his team needs very little of him. In fact, most things are been already done by DK. He would be a prime candidate of a man of the match. In fact, no doubt he would be if they win this one, which it looks a certainty. That was a beautiful delay. That's what Suvash can bring. He is so much experience. He is probably their best bowler, but he is not needed today. His ball is quick left armers, but so accurate. This man is very difficult to play. He's almost unplayable at times when he's in form. He finishes off. That's why I said he is almost a bowling machine. Game, set and match for the QUANTEI Titans, one of their most dominating wins. But Ashapura Warriors are a strong side. They can come back anytime.